Hello, it's Emma Holmes live from Rockstar HQ, and this is the beginning of meditation week. This is a week that we are going to spend going through lots and lots of meditations, meditative practices, and how you can incorporate meditation into your business. And for me, meditation is an opportunity just to be. Okay, we're going to get rid of the rule book. We're going to get rid of the excuses, and we're going to embrace meditation as a positive practice in you looking after yourself. So insofar as your own mental well-being is concerned, insofar as your own self-care is concerned, but equally we're also going to do it because it's a great opportunity for you to allow new ideas to come through and allow you to develop new ideas and allow you just that time to be. And I think that what we do is that we spend so much time, really busy and doing and at the coalface and that often we don't get a moment to ourselves. So first of all, I want to talk about kind of those excuses why you don't meditate, those blocks that you've had around meditation. So one of the ones that comes up a lot is, I can't sit still. I can't sit still. If you've ever watched me on video, you'll know that I move around quite a lot. I'm quite animated. I am a little bit of a fidgety bum, and that's completely fine, okay? The first thing that you've got to do is not to beat yourself up about that. You could get lost in, I can't meditate because I can't sit still, and then try and meditate and sit down and go, right, okay, I'm gonna meditate now. Now is the time I'm going to meditate. And your bum starts wriggling and you start going, oh, I can't. And, it's really important that you give yourself that opportunity to be without going back and criticising yourself because you can't sit your bum still, without going back and, looking at your meditative practices and going, oh, well, I've got to give up because I'm just too much of a fidgety bum and it just doesn't work for me. It's okay. Stop sitting down to meditate and then getting yourself in an angsty mood and because you can't sit still. It's okay. Accept that you are somebody who moves a little bit and that you are going to move around and shuffle about and wiggly bum and whatever it might be. It's okay. The other thing that often stops people is, I can't clear my mind. I've got such a busy mind that I can't clear my mind. Yeah, that's one that I come to too. And do you know what? It isn't about the rule of having to clear your mind completely, okay? Again, this is another one that can end up with you getting really, really angsty about the fact that you should be meditating and you should have a clear mind, and you start to beat yourself up because you can't get that clear mind. So therefore the meditative, I can't say that word at all, time actually becomes counterproductive, because what you're then doing is you're getting yourself in a right angst because your mind doesn't clear. Allow the thoughts in. It's okay. Allow them to pass and know that you're going to capture them later. I like to think about it a little bit like a wave. Allow them to wash over you and then go, right, okay, I'll capture that all later. That's fine. And I would always keep a journal next to me so that after I have meditated, I can go in and download all of those ideas that have come to me. Because what happens is, if you give your mind a little bit of space, suddenly it goes, have you done this? You've forgotten to do that. You've got to make sure that you're doing that. Time for you to do that. Make sure that you've got that sorted. Da-di-da-di-da-di-da. So it is really, really important that you just allow those thoughts in. Just allow them in, allow them to pass, and know that you can capture them afterwards. Time is another one. So, I was really, really bad when I first started meditating, and I would only do guided meditations, and I would only do them if they were under 12 minutes long. Anything over 12 minutes long, I wouldn't touch. I wouldn't go anywhere near it, because it's like, oh, that's just far too long for me. That's just far too long for me. So, making sure that you start small. I've got the Calm app on my phone, and you can do timed meditations on there. You can open up the Calm app. You can do a timed meditation on there that is 2 minutes long. Just sit and look at the lovely fire. 2 minutes. Just listening to a crackly fire sound. And that's okay. Or you can do guided meditations. So throughout the course of this week, we will be looking at lots of guided meditations, lots of hints and tips when it comes to meditating. And I've asked all of the ladies in my spooky school if they would like to provide you with a meditation. So across the week, there'll be lots of meditations for you to give them a go. Varying in length, varying in style. And it's a really good opportunity for you to put aside 10-15 minutes each day just to give them a chance and give them an opportunity and see what works for you, see what you like. There is no one size fits all, like with anything in life. There'll be some of the meditations that you find absolutely epic. There'll be some that are potentially not for you, and that is okay. It's okay. So I want to start off meditation week with breathing, okay? So I think that the one thing that we don't do enough when we are working for ourselves, when we are pushing forwards, when we are on the go, is just to have that opportunity to breathe. Okay, so whether you are overthinking, whether you are flapping, whether you are, getting yourself in a bit of a tiz, whatever you're doing, you can sit at your desk, you can put your feet on the floor. So sit at your desk, put your feet on the floor, big inhale through your nose, fill up your stomach, allow all of that air, all of the way in, and let it go. In and let it go. In and let it go. And actually just taking 4 or 5 great big breaths, settling yourself, centering yourself, coming into the right now, that will make a huge difference. Rather than you flapping, panicking, getting yourself in a tiz, just doing. And if you can incorporate just a few breaths throughout your day, that is going to serve you massively. It's going to allow you to fill up your whole body with oxygen. It's going to allow you to be mindful. It's going to bring you back to the present moment. So, throughout this week, there'll be lots and lots and lots of meditations for you to get your hands on. If you've got any questions about meditating, then please don't hesitate to shout up, and I will make sure that we cover them across the course of the week. So have an absolutely epic day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.